So here we are, ladies and gentlemen. Tick tock, tick tock. It's 3:25 on a cloudy yet warm Tuesday afternoon, January 17th, 2017. 3 days left to the end of time, or the end of days, as President or Emperor Trump shall be sworn in as the leader of the free world. But more importantly, look at my beard come in. So, taking into consideration that I might get divorced and my kids really don't even want to come near me with this mess on my face, this is what now going on. I haven't shaved since the beginning of the year because I was waiting for UVXY to have 3 up days in a row. We're getting very close, ladies and gentlemen. Very, very close. We had an up day on Friday by 4 cents, and today we are hanging on to a 7-cent gain. Now, here's the thing. If we can't have 3 up days in a row, this will now refresh the challenge. And again, did I fail to mention Joe in the video yet? Oh, that's right. Joe, I'm going to start copying and pasting the videos because Joe reminded us that the UVXY should be running like a scalded dog, I think the phrase was, into the Christmas holiday, and then the ultimate move will be sometime in January. None of that came to fruition so far, and I believe, split adjusted, I think you're down another 50% on the UVXY, but it's great to be Joe, and great to have unlimited funds. Right here, Seabiscuit. Don't forget to, yeah, I love that guy. That was my job in a past life. I think I was an announcer for a 1920 or 1930s horse racing. Yeah, that's exactly what I want to do. But I want to say, Joe, you know, I gave you the pick. I gave you the CYH. I gave you where I was in on it. I was hoping that you took the opposite side at 650 on the CYH. But even if you didn't, again, I'll assume if CYH goes to 8 and then craters back to 5, you'll say that you were short the whole time because you never lose. That's another thing. Oh, by the way, if you got a guy that says he never loses on a trade, yeah, you pretty much disqualify yourself right there as being anybody you should listen to. But no, again, let's give the AMD call for Joe. Joe was loving it, when it, back at around 11.50. Granted, it did go to 12.50 first, where we sold it. And again, when stock goes up 100% or 50% from your last entry, we were back in that stock at around $8.35. Sold it in the 12s. But Joe still continues to think that we're long the stock and we're getting our ass kicked. But I want to give it up to Joe one more time for reminding us how awesome of a trade that ETRM was, right? Am I right, Joe? Now, that was fantastic. After my mere mention of it, it plummeted down 15 points. Thankfully, I believe Emil, Ethan, myself, Gator, possibly Albert, maybe Schmidt, maybe Mark, a few other guys, we all dumped it at 25. So bullied it a fucking bunch of us. We're so awesome. I'm just glad that you pointed it out, how far it tanked after we got out. You're the best, Joe. Thanks, but I'm still waiting for my attaboys. Where's my attaboys? Scoop this. This just in. Oh, by the way, Joe, you have only 1 bullet in your gun of ammunition right now. Because you can mock me, you could scold me, and you should destroy me for hanging on to this Act G. You're right. I shouldn't have bought it back at 685. I sold it, and then I got back in, and then they had some bad news, and apparently people are nervous about it, and I'm down 90 cents now, Joe. 90. Good thing I held the Qs from 60 to 122. That made up for the Act G. Good thing there was a few other trades to overtake this minor blip on the radar of this loser in Act G. Thank God. Because we'd be in real dire straits right now. See, why aren't you mentioning the Act G instead of pretending about you taking the opposite sides of my trades? Joe, and how come I can't see your comments on YouTube, Joe? You're not banned. I don't see them. Are you blocking yourself? I want you on the stream. I want to see what you're going to do tomorrow. And when you're doing it, put it up on the YouTube video, and I'll try to put one also. But right now, I don't really care because our day was over. Oh, wait, this is for the other guy. That's right. Anybody in here upset that we quit trading 5 hours ago with a couple of profits? UVXY being one of them, short from this morning. I don't even remember those trades that we were doing. Oh, was there a Clovis trade involved in there somewhere? Because that's the hottest stock in the world since I told you to buy it at 42.50. Where are the attaboys? Attaboy! Oh, and it's still going higher, is it? Oh, that's right. Look at it now. $56. The CYH, the Clovis. What were the other trades that we did up in here today? I don't even remember now. What was it? Come on. You guys paying attention or not? Come on, you know the trades. You know what we did in here. 4 cents on the UVXY. You might not get it. We might not stay green.
But I thought the UVXY goes green when the market's not having a good day. I just don't understand.
Said 98% of people who own UVXY.
But I don't understand. How could it be possible?
Oh, that was ACAD that we traded this morning. Right. Right, we had Apple at 119, sold at 119.94. That's right. How could we forget? And Scheist von Krie, which we sold at the highs of the day. Oh my God, and Clovis continues to go up. So where's the guy?
Give me a pick, guy.
I gave you one. Now it's up 15 points since I told you to buy it for a target of $64. Now, if Clovis goes down tomorrow, guess what? It doesn't matter because we're all out of it again today. We've been just trading it. Sadly, we don't own it. Sadly. But you know what? Tomorrow, when it gaps down and reverses and goes green, we'll buy it again. And then we'll sell it. And then we'll make money on it again. And again. And again. As I ravaged her. Again. And again. And again. What movie is that from, Joe? I'll give you a free t-shirt if you know what that's from. Again. And again. So, all right. That's 7 minutes of annoying me on a video. Clovis, look out. Who got back in there, man? Who got back into the Clovis on the multi-VWAP break? That's right, Joe. I'm going to mention VWAP again. You know why? 'Cause it works like a charm and you're still a dick. Welcome back to the Joe Just Joe show. Hi. I claim to trade the opposite of what the master on YouTube says. Otherwise known as shit the bed. Some guys are getting a kick out of that. I do think that's kind of creative. Shit the bed, hit the bid, shit the bed. I like it. I like it. And you know what? Every once in a while, you know, I say this a lot. This might be a little graphic for some of you, but I've been married a long time. Every once in a while, you know, and I don't even know if I should go on with this conversation, but it reminds me of shit in the bed. You know what? I'm not going to tell that story. I'm not going to tell the story because we're too busy making money on Clovis live. Live right here. As we love stocks that remain strong into the end of the day. And yes, there was another trade to do in the end of the day. Why? Because the setup was there at 55.40. Now, guys, if you're planning on holding Clovis overnight, don't be silly. It just went up $1 after the multi-VWAP break now. You see that, kids?
That's why you buy multi-VWAP breaks when they do consolidate and don't break it back into a downtrend.
But maybe Joe will learn something one day, and there is still an open invitation. You can come on in. Bring it. Bring it. And bring us your wisdom and your knowledge, and we'd all love to partake in it. Because we don't have to be enemies, even though it's much more fun ripping you and abusing you. But we could all hug it out, because that's the kind of guy I am. All right, Joe. Welcome back. Welcome back to Joe Just Joe's Life. 5 cents away, Joe. What are you going to do with the UVXY? Still, you going to dump it yet or no? Are you going to make me grow this beard? Can you make it go up like you claim in your videos? Make it happen.